A table is a fundamental visual for representing detailed data in a tabular format. This visual is ideal for displaying raw data, immediate data, or summarizing data that doesn't require graphical representation. Right? To insert a table into a canvas, just refer to the report view visualizations pane here under the fifth row and second last visual we have table. Just click on it. Right here we have raw or blank visual table visual uh, inserted here. You can just drag and drop here anywhere in the canvas to replace it anywhere. Right, you can expand it from here to resize it. Here if you see under visualizations pane the columns field here. So to populate this visual we will be bringing the fields from this table from this query into this columns fields. Right, let's say I have some countries. Right, I have or let's say I have some products. Right, I have some customers here. Okay, no customers, so I have some sales here. Right, I have cost of goods sold, what profit I have made here, and what discount I have given. Right, here I can also bring uh, gross sales. So this way in tabular format I can make the table. So here in table we have some columns. Right, its data is visible to us. Right, let's say this is the data for products, some sales, COGS, profit, discounts, and uh, goods sold. Right, this way we can make a table. Right, we can also add some other fields as well. Let's say country, here I can add on the top, so country will be added here. So in Canada this product has been sold. Right, you can sort this table using this. If you hover over, let's say you have to sort this table for sales, so you will be bringing your sales, bringing your cursor over this sales, you will be seeing this downwards arrow. If you click on it, it will sort by default from greater value to the lower value. Correct, if you again click on it, then it will sort the sort the data of this table on the basis of the sales column from smallest value to the greatest value. This way you can also do the sorting. Also you can export its data into Excel just by going to these header icons, click on this three dots, and you can click on export data. Right, this will export in the form of CSV file. You can just go to a directory and save it. So your this particular data from this table will be exported to CSV format. Correct, you can format this table just to make it more attractive and beautiful. Just go to a format your visual pane, style presets. You can just give the styling to this table. You can set it to none, minimal. Right, different predefined formats are here, they are here this way. Right, and contrast alternating, so this way you can choose any of the style here. Right, I'm keeping it to default as of now. Now here there is grid. So there are some grid lines here, right, horizontal and vertical. So here you can set the color of this. Right, if you see I'm you can increase the width of these grid lines. Correct, if you go to vertical grid lines it is turned off as of now. You can turn it on. Right, you can change its color and you can increase the width. Correct. This way, these grid lines will be visible, the horizontal and vertical lines that separate the data here. So these are the grid lines. If you go to border, then you can set the border. So as of now, all it is showing the borders for all the sections. You can keep it to column header. So for column header, it is coming to bottom, right? If you go to values, so there is no border, right? I am applying it to all. Like top, the top border is there, correct? If you keep it to bottom, a bottom border is there. Now you can keep it to left, and you can also keep it to right. This way you can apply border here, right? You can change its color. This border is for the, like, this border will be for just where the data starts and the where data ends, right? Let's say if you increase the size of the width of this table, right, but the data ends up here, the sum of process, so here this border will come up, right? This way you can apply the borders here. You can increase its width, correct? So here, let's say options, you can increase the row padding, the space between, uh, the space around the value of these cells. So if you have increased it, you will see that the spacing around these values has been increased. If now I increase a little bit more, then you see the spacing has been increased and data is more clear here, right? You can reset to default formatting, right? You can increase the global font size. Global means the font size for every value and values, these values, totals, and headers as well, right? Global means everything, every value or every font size of this table will be increased or decreased. Minimum is always 8. If you go to values, so these starting from here till the end, remaining the totals and headers, so these are the values. So you can change the font size, font family, and font size. You can change the text size, let's say this red color, right? Or it is changing for alternate, right? You can change the background color this way, right? Let's keep it to this. You can change the alternate text color, and you can change the alternate background as well, this way, right? You can click on reset to default, the coloring will be reset to default one. Column headers, so these are the headers here: column, product, sum of sales, COGS, profit, discount, process. These are the headers. You can change the font family, font size, right? This way. You can change the text color. You can change the background color, let's say this gray color, correct? You can align, center align it or left align it, or keeping it as white here, or let's say this one only. For the options, or if you go to totals, these totals we can format these totals, right? For totals you can keep it semi bold, correct? You can increase or decrease the size. You can change the text color, and also you can change the background color. A specific column, you can change the formatting of this specific particular column also. So here, first column is selected. You can just apply this formatting either to values or everything, right? You just need to, whatever you have to apply the value for, just toggle it on, and otherwise toggle that off. So here, apply, you can apply the text color, correct? Let's not keep it to header. You can change the background color, right? Let's say this one, and you can change here the text color also. You can align these values, cell elements. So here these are the cell elements. You can change the formatting here, background color, right? Here you can change the field and apply the formatting, right? Values are now pink colored. For cell elements, let's say background color, if I turn on, and here you can apply the formatting. So this is called the conditional formatting here. right? So here this will be learning in the next tutorial. For URL icons, you can turn this on for URL icons, right? As of now, there we have no URL icons here, right? You can turn it off. Image size, you can increase or decrease the size of this. Correct. Accessibility, refer to row by country, right? So this is the row name, country ka row name we will specify here, right? This way. So if you go to general formattings, here you can change the size of this, uh, height and width you can change. Let's say I am just keeping it a little bit above, right? Changing the height to 670. The height will be increased. You can change its width. Let's say keeping it a bit aside here. Let's say increase its width to 1100. Width will be increased. You can change the position. Let's say horizontally, let's keep it 10. So it will leave 10 pixel from left. Vertically, let's keep it 10. It will leave 10 pixel from top. Padding means the space from the border to the area of the chart. Right here it is 5 pixels, so it is leaving some 5 pixel space from the top and the border and the chart, right? You can also increase or decrease the size of it one column using this grid lines as you always do in Excel. Correct. This way, if you turn on the title, then you can give the title to your table. Let's say product analysis, right? Or sales analysis you can give. You can change the font family, font size, and you can just change the text color. You can change the background color here. You can keep it horizontal aligned. I am keeping it to center. If you turn on the subtitle, here you can give the subtitle to this title and do the same font formatting here, right? I am not giving any subtitle. If you turn on the divider, then a separator line will come up for keeping the bottom border of this sales analysis. You can just format this. Let's say keeping the color to this color. You can increase this width, right? You can change this line style from solid to dashed or dotted. If you go to effects, you can give the background color and visual border, and you can give the shadow. You just need to check it. Just for the data formats, here we will specify the data type of it. Let's say countries are text, so it will be text. Product is text, we will keep it to text. Sales will be a currency format, so I will specify currency here, so it will come in the currency format. Correct. Now you will have to specify what currency format you should be keeping it as. You will be having the data for a specific country, so you will be keeping this data for or this value for that particular country, right? Here you can specify the number of decimal places you will have to keep, right? I have specified 2, so here we will be having 2 decimal places. You can do the same formatting for other values also. Let's say cost of goods sold, country, currency, specify the currency format and keep the decimal places, right? Next is profit. Here, just a profit will also be in currency format. Specify the decimal places and you can specify the currency format. And the discount and process will also be the same. So you have to apply the same formatting there. Header icons. So these are the header icons, right? These header icons will always be visible to Power BI desktop, but will never be will these visibility can be handled in Power BI service. If this is turned on, then these will always be visible in service, but if you toggle it off, then they won't be visible in Power BI service. If you keep it on, then you can change the formatting here. Let's say background color, border color, icon color, right? You can increase its transparency and you can choose what icon you want to display and what to hide. To hide any icon, just toggle that off, right? Now, tooltip, if you hover over any value here, some kind of additional information you want to display, then you just need to toggle it on, right? And specify here, toggle it on, then some tooltip will be visible to you. So it will show country, product, and sum of discounts. So these tooltips showing here by default. So here you can go to tooltips, right? And you can just specify the font formatting here. Let's say I'm keeping semi bold, right? Change the label color. You can change the value color, right? You can change the background color also. Now we have remaining one property as conditional formatting, right? That we were seeing in cell elements. So if you want to learn this conditional formatting option, then just stay tuned for the next video.